score. Finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again. And picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Followed out a goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Friday afternoon. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show inside the bubble in Valley City as it's the final day of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament here on your live event. A triple header on deck for you today in the fifth place game features the Barnes County North Bison going up against the Enderlin Eagles. At 6 o'clock in the third place contest, it's Weimar Lidgewood Hankinson, the Warbirds, tangling with Lemoore Litchfield Marion, the Lobos, and we'll have a new champ here at the BCT. The Lobos, winners of 6 straight, will play for third, which means Maple River will square off with the Richland Colts, and that game will be at 7:30 tonight. Later tonight as well, we will announce the all-tournament team, the Sportsmanship Award, the free throw tournament champ, and more still to come later in our coverage here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Let's recap what happened throughout the week here. It started back on Tuesday where the Lobos, Maple River, and Weimar Lidgewood Hankinson all picked up wins. Then on Thursday, Richland defeated Barnes County North 56-10. With that win and the tiebreakers, that allowed them to get to the championship game. Maple River, the only team 2-0 in the first 2 days of this tournament, unbeaten as they defeated Weimar Lidgewood Hankinson 50-37. And then the last game, Enderlin defeated Lemoore Litchfield Marion 48-46 last night in a buzzer beater by Genevieve Gruba, able to get that to go with 2.4 seconds left to play in regulation. So again, today we have 3 more games for you. The fifth place game followed by third in the championship. 4 teams finished 1-1, and because of how the tiebreakers drew themselves out, Enderlin was on the short end of the stick of those 4 teams to play for fourth. You had 2 teams at second and third in the tiebreaker, with the Weimar Lidgewood Hankinson Warbirds going up against Lemoore Litchfield Marion the Lobos. And then, as we mentioned, Richland was a team that was able to get to the championship with a tie-breaking criteria as they go up against Maple River a little bit later on here tonight. If you missed any of our coverage from earlier in the week, either on Tuesday or yesterday, go to yourliveevent.com or search Your Live Event on our YouTube page, and you can check out all the coverage right then and there from earlier in the week. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. For more information, you can go online to irieins.com. That's irieins.com for all of your insurance requests. It's the Barnes County North Bison at 0-4 so far on the year as they lost to Maple River and Richland here in the BCT. Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, they've been in 2 scrappers here in the BCT. 1 win, 3 losses on the season. Lost to the Warbirds by 12, then beat the Lobos, as we mentioned earlier, last night by 2 points. Take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get to our Coach's Corner, as we'll hear from Philip French, or as Phil says, you can call me Phil if you want as well. Either way, we'll hear from Coach French. Coming up next from the Enderlin Eagles, outside of the starting lineups and the opening tip here today in Valley City. It's Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
New on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal before year end on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Talk with Chuck or Neil. New trades and used equipment include Massey Ferguson draper headers, 35-foot and 40-foot draper headers, 2020 Amity model 3700 topper, one owner machine. Local trade has row finders. Call for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we continue on our pregame show here today, final day of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament, game number one, that is, between the Enderlin Eagles and Barnes County North Bison. Enderlin head coach, that's Phil French, joining us here. And Phil, let's just recap what happened yesterday. A scrappy game against Lamorle Marion. Genevieve Gruba able to go coast to coast there at the end and hit that game-winning shot with 2.4 seconds left to go in regulation. But what did you see from your team to earn a victory against the Lobos last night?
So we got a team that works so hard, and they just really love to get after it on defense. They buy in the whole concept of playing good defense, even though, we had some breakdowns, but you do that when you play full court basketball. Probably the biggest thing we need to work on is our offensive movement. We just really struggle with getting good flow to our movement, to our offense, because, the ball just stops at some places and people quit moving, and then it's harder to get good shots off. But we tried a lot of different things yesterday, and everything, they adjusted very well on the go. That last 10-second play that for Jen, basically at the timeout, we said, okay, just get the ball into Jen, set a screen for her, and then basically just get out of the way. Everybody, isolation for Jen on the right side, clear out everybody to the left side, and let her go coast to coast.
And you've had two good close games so far in this one, but Aspen Schlecht yesterday able to hit 5 3-pointers in that second half. She really got going. What have you seen from her in terms of just a sophomore? I remember kind of looking at the roster, earlier in the season, seeing who's coming back, and obviously everyone's going to circle Genevieve Gardner with what she can provide, but it seems like Aspen Schlecht has really taken it to a little bit of a different level here in the two games that we've seen here for your Enderlin Eagles. Yeah,
Aspen put a lot of work in this summer. Went to a lot of camps, individual, and then of course team camps with us. But she had some really good games last year too. One where she tied our school record in 3-pointers in a game. She had like 3 other games where she had 6 3-pointers in a game, and then of course 6 overall last night. But yeah, when she's on pretty good. And my biggest thing with her is when she's missing a couple shots is to keep her shooting, because she can tend to be in a sophomore. She can kind of get down on herself a little bit if she's not hitting all her shots.
Final thing for you before we let you go. Ultimately, another game here, 3 games in 4 days, and you get right back on it again, December 16th with a rivalry game with Lisbon. Then you're going to play the Warbirds again not too far from now. But overall, what do you want to see from your team in the final day, and what do you hope to carry over moving forward once you get back into Region 1 basketball here in the month of December here, Phil?
So as we move forward, we just want to get more consistency on our offensive movement and get everybody involved. As we get going, teams are going to start denying as much as they can Jen and Aspen. And we've got to get more people involved in the scoring process to take some of the pressure off of those two. And Jen and Aspen are very well aware of that. They understand that they need to be, I want them to have the green light at all times, but they also need to understand you also have to get others involved. You just can't essentially hog the ball. And they understand it and they get it. And I think as we go, we'll get better and better at that.
Coach French, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here against Barnes County North and throughout the rest of the season.
You bet. Thank you so much.
That again, Phil French with us here on our pregame show. We'll continue after this Inside the Bubble.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Final segment here on our Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of the opening tip, and the starting lineups here between the Enderlin Eagles and the Barnes County North Bison. Taking a look at some players that have stood out so far here in this tournament. For the Enderlin Eagles, it's the law firm, really, of Gruba and Schlecht, however you want to say it. Genevieve with 39 points, 18 rebounds so far. And she's been able to shoot awfully well from the floor. 13 of 23 from the field in 2 games for Gruba. And then Aspen Schleck, 36 points, 9 rebounds, and a tournament high in terms of threes with 8. She's 8 of 17, nearly shooting 50% from beyond the arc. And then you have as well for Aspen, able to hit 6 3-pointers, is a one-day tournament high so far here in the BCT for the Enderlin Eagles. On the opposite side for the Barnes County North Bison, it starts with their senior in Jaden Samick, 11 points and 13 rebounds so far here for the Bison. And then Addison Ahman, the 5'7" freshman guard and forward, has 5 points and 5 rebounds. For BCN, it's just about growth, maturation, continuing to get a little bit better every day, whether it's practice, whether it's a contest as well, just finding ways to continue to improve, because they are pretty much bringing back nearly everyone that's on the roster except for Jaden Samick here, and alongside Ashley Weiss, the 2 seniors to start the season on the Barnes County North roster. But just 1 junior, 1 sophomore, 4 freshmen, and 8 7th graders here for the Bison. So this is really a learning experience kind of a season here for BCN. After today concludes for the Bison, they're back at it. Their next scheduled game is on December the 13th against the Oaks Tornadoes, while they will play December 15th against Nelson County and close out the 2022 portion of their schedule at Fargo Oak Grove on December 28th. On the opposite side for the Enderlin Eagles, after they're done today, at Lisbon on December 16th, home to Wymer Lidgerwood Hankinson on the 19th. Then they play in the Hatton Northwood Holiday Invite on the 28th and 29th, and close out their season on New Year's Eve night at Ellendale on December the 31st for the Enderlin Eagles. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Again, for more information, you can go online to IrieINS.com. That's IrieINS.com for all of your insurance requests. When we come back after this, this is starting lineups and the opening tip. Game number 1 of our triple header today for day 3 of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. Wymer Lidgerwood Hankinson goes up against Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos for the 3rd place game at 6, and then the championship between Maple River and the Richland Colts at 7:30. We're back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip between the Bison and the Eagles here inside the Bubble on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
As we get ready here for the starting lineups, first for the Barnes County North Bison, Ava Broughton here, the 5'7" freshman forward, will be a starter. Alongside with her, you have on the floor in Kylie Byer here, the 5'4" freshman guard. Jaden Samick, the 5'6" senior. Carly Barnes will be on the floor as well, a 5'3" 7th grader. And Addison Amon, the 5'7" guard and forward here for Barnes County North. Krista Amon, the head coach here for the Bison. 0 wins and 4 losses on the season out of District 5 and Region 3. From the Enderlin Eagles, they'll go as they've done throughout the tournament here a little bit, as Ellie Fredericks will be in the starting lineup here today for the 5' sophomore guard. Genevieve Gruba. You also have Karina Olson in the starting lineup, and then with her, Caitlin Maggio here, the 5'4" freshman guard. So Fredericks, Gruba, Olson, Schlecht, and Maggio for the Enderlin Eagles. Phil French, the head coach for Enderlin, 1 win and 3 losses on the season here for the Eagles. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you. Class B girls basketball, 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock as we get ready to tip off day number 3 of the Barnes County girls basketball tournament. Then in just a handful of weeks, we'll be back here for the boys tournament. That gets underway on January the 3rd here on YourLiveEvent.com. January 5th and then January the 6th will be the place games and the championship. All those, again, you can watch all 12 of the boys games on YourLiveEvent.com as well right here as we get ready to go into the 2023 winter portion of our schedule. First, got to get through the weekend. Got to get through Mother Nature next week as well. A little foggy as we got closer and closer to the City of Bridges here this afternoon. Opening tap is up between Gruba and alongside Byer, and we're underway at 4:32 on a Friday afternoon as we get you ready for the weekend here on YourLiveEvent.com. Aspen Schlecht will bring up the ball in the court as Barnes County North, we'll see if it's man defense or a little zone. Right now, more of a 1-2-2 extended zone. Ball goes to the baseline here with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Back up top to Maggio. Maggio will look for it. A lot of attention will be applied to Schlecht and Gruba. Schlecht hits the three-pointer on the shot. That one's going to be off the front iron, and now it goes to the other end. Ball will be in the hands of Barnes County North here as they will handle it now. Good defense by the Bison. BCN so far in the tournament, 8 of 49 from the field and 7 of 10 from the free throw line. On the opposite side here for Enderlin, they're shooting 37% from the floor, and that's one thing that's been a bugaboo of BCN so far in this tournament. It's been the turnover bug. High post touch, Gruba, extra fine to the baseline. Gruba reposting for it on the inside, gets the rock and scores. Gruba with the opening 2 points on our City of Hope scoreboard here as Barnes County North now will bring it in the front court against this man defense here for the Enderlin Eagles. BCN as they've been in Tuesday, Thursday, and today in those dark blue uniforms with white lettering as they'll go hard at the 10. That one off the bottom of the rim here on the shot by Ashley Weiss. Go on the other end of the floor now for the Enderlin Eagles as this one will be in the front court with Karina Olson. Ball goes to the baseline. Schleck, nice pass to Gruba. Extra fine to the right wing. Gruba is able to get the ball back around the horn. Ellie Fredericks wants to shoot a 3 off the mark. Gruba gets the rebound back to Fredericks on a fresh 35. Schleck to right of the key. She'll shoot the 3, and she gets fouled here as Schleck will go to the line as Amon picks up the foul. That'll be her first and the team's first. Going to the line to shoot 3 will be Schleck. So far, 2 of 3 from the free throw line here in this tournament for the Enderlin Eagles. Free throw attempt number 1 is good. Enderlin so far in the season through 4 games averaging 42 points per contest, while defensively giving up 58 a game. Free throw attempt number 2 by Schlecht is good. At the free throw line in this tournament coming into today, shooting 58% as a unit. And Schlecht able to get 3 points right off the bat here for Enderlin as they take a 5-0 lead here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Bison bringing the front court. Amon lost it through her wickets, and the ball will go out of play. And that will be a second turnover here on Barnes County North. Still to come again, third place game. That is scheduled for a 6 o'clock tip between Waimea Lidgewood Hankinson, the Warbirds, going up against Lemoore, Lichomary, and the Lobos. And then the championship later tonight at 7:30 with the Richland Colts and the Maple River Raiders here on your live event. As Gruba will handle the basketball, double team bounce pass left-hand side as the Bison stay in this 1-2-2 extended zone. Schlecht, drive and kick. Fredericks right baseline, jumper off the mark. Gruba put back from the right block, good for 2. Gruba in this tournament now with 43 points here for the senior. And a really 2 good games back on Tuesday and last night as well, hitting the go-ahead jumper, going coast to coast in about 7 seconds flat. This one goes up the floor to Fredericks. Turnover the other end as BCN will able to get the steal with Jaden Samick. Samick here having to be that senior leader with a very youthful team, trying to bring everybody along with her, earn some experience along the way. As the Bison trying to have some good passes right now. Broughton, though, lost it for a moment. Ava's able to get it right back. Deep shot off the mark, and this one will go out of play, and this one will stay now to the Enderlin Eagles, that is. Gruba works with her the other end. Right wing free throw line extended. Fredericks is on the baseline here. Schlecht top of the key. She'll step into a deep 2-pointer, and Schlecht got another bucket here in this tournament. 5 points. Now Aspen may be thinking that, hey, could have got about another 2 inches behind. That would have been another 3. Instead, it's 5 points for her so far. Good block here by the Enderlin Eagles, and then we're going to have a foul on Enderlin as this one will come across. This one will be on Gruba, her first and the team's first. As now for a BCN, they'll handle the basketball. Up to the top, Bison, reverse it left-hand side to Amon. Amon looking on the interior. This one gets ripped through, and this one up and good here for the Bison. BCN with an and one opportunity. Ashley Weiss the and one. Foul coming here on Enderlin. This will be on Karina Olsen, her first, and the team's second. And BCN and Ashley has her first bucket here of the day. 3-point opportunity on the way off the iron, and a rebound comes down to Gruba. Gruba in the front court now for the Enderlin Eagles as BCN gets back into that 1-2-2 extended zone. Ball on the near side as the Eagles go high post touch. Schlecht left wing rips it through. Driving kick action as it goes around the horn. Fredericks looking on the interior for Gruba. Gruba handles it. Extra pass to the right hand side back to Fredericks. Right pocket 3 on the way. Ellie missed. Gruba rebounding. Gruba has another one. Genevieve Gruba now with 6 points here as the Eagles have their largest lead of the contest again, back to 9 at the midway point here on corner number 1 on our City of Hope scoreboard. This one goes to a high post touch. Turnover there as Enderlin will bring it working right to left in those white uniforms. Frederick shot off the rim. No. Gruba trying to collect another rebound as she does. This one will be it back up top to Schlecht. Schlecht will step into an 18-footer and got it. Aspen Schlecht now with 7 points here on the jumper here from the Enderlin Eagles as they lead it for the first time today by double digits here in this first quarter. Good back and forth early on for some tempo here in this afternoon game on a Friday. Dribble, pull back, and a jumper here by Ashley Weiss with all 4 points here. 2 field goals by the Bison in this first quarter. Schlecht, Gruba, extra pass right to the key. Enderlin taking a couple hard dribbles down the paint and will have a foul here before the shot. This will be on Weiss, her first, team second after the drive there by Olsen for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin will make a substitution here as Coming into the game for the Eagles, it'll be Penelope Spain, a 5'9 sophomore. Into the contest now for the Bison, Carly Barnes, a 5'3 7th grader, a couple points and 3 rebounds so far throughout this tournament. Ball goes right-hand side to Maggio, now to Schlecht as Maggio gets it right back. Maggio goes down the paint, a little double dribble violation. Kind of was wondering, do I pass it to Spain? Do I drive? Caught herself in no man's land a little bit there, and a turnover here on the Eagles. Barnes County North will bring it up the side as Amon will handle it. As Amon leaves it near sideline, back up top. Spain on the guard trying to get the ball defensively. Now it goes ripped around to Amon. Amon left wing guarded there by Fredericks as this one gets ripped through. Bolton near sideline, back up top. Spain trying to get the steal. Shot clock now into single digits. The Bison get a shot up, but that was blocked there by Karina Olsen after the shot on the way here from BCN's Carly Barnes. Interior goes Spain. Spain off the backboard shot is off the mark, and the Bison able to get the rebound here in Spain. Will pick up the foul. Give Riley Carpenter the board. Give Penelope Spain the foul, her first and the team's third. With 2:36 left to play in the first quarter. As BCN awfully close to an over and back violation there as they bring it in the front court with Amon. Amon, the daughter of head coach Krista. This one goes back to the aforementioned Amon here as they look to reverse it. Good job getting in the passing lane, and the Enderlin Eagles want to go the other end of the floor. Right-handed layup, good for 2. This one with Karina Olsen able to go coast to coast. That's Olsen's first bucket of the afternoon, and Enderlin has ballooned it back up to a double-digit lead, matching their largest here of the opening quarter at 11. At the 2-minute mark here in a quick-moving first quarter of play. Bolton near side for the Bison, trying to post up on the interior. Spain is there trying to deflect the ball and getting a little bit of a front advantage. Now they're trying to post touch on the interior. Again, this time to Byer. Byer relieves pressure to the baseline. Shot clock back to single digits and a foul here on Spain. Penelope will pick up her second, team's fourth. And for BCN, they'll have a fresh 35 as a newly inserted Mackenzie Wall will come in. Mackenzie 6 points, 5 rebounds in 2 games so far here for the Enderlin Eagles in this tournament. As this one will come across, and a turnover here for the Bison. Enderlin will go out in transition as they handle it. Left-hand side, Maggio left-handed layup for 2. Give the assist on the way to Olsen. Caitlin Maggio with the 2 points. And on the Enderlin Eagles now 4 different players in the scoring column. Our largest lead of quarter number 1. BCN to the high post touch there to Marley Carpenter. Back up top around the horn to Amon as Amon will able to drive and kick. But that one on the kick is going to be stolen away partially by Fredericks. And oh, what a save by Ellie. Ellie did a really nice job there from getting the basketball number 1, but saving it on the far side to continue the play here for the Enderlin Eagles. Where does she go? Interior Spain, open right-handed layup for 2. Spain now part of the scoring column here as the Eagles have 5 different players in the scoring column with under 60 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. Spain on the guard. Shot up, and shot is going to be off the mark. Tough one there by Samick on the baseline as Spain was able to go straight up on that one. Enderlin in the front court now, as this will be to the near sideline. Maggio to the baseline. Fredericks left pocket 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. Rebound coming, and that'll be in the hands of Amon. Ball goes in the front court here for the Barnes County North Bison. Amon high post, and we'll have a traveling violation. Let me turn over number 5 here for BCN. Substitution will come in, will be Adley Jewett, the 5'8", 7th grader here. And for the Eagles, they can take the final shot of the quarter if they so desire here for Enderlin. And a little 1-2-2 zone continues by the Bison. This one to Spain. Spain lost it for a moment. Gets the ball back. Bounce pass to Fredericks now. Fredericks goes hard down the paint. Looks for a jumper off the mark. And this one will be short out of bounds. And it goes to BCN. Barnes County North right now shooting 33% from the floor. The Enderlin Eagles right around hovering at that 50% plateau. Bison got to go in a hurry here with 6 with 5. Turnaround jumper from 13 feet is going to be off the mark on the shot there by Jewett. Samick tries to get the shot off, and she gets fouled right at the buzzer. So Janen Samick will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here to end quarter number 1. Foul comes across on Spain. This would be her 3rd, team's 5th, and we'll go the other end of the court now for the Barnes County North Bison. As, again, they will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. This will be with Jaden Samick, the senior. First of 2 on the way. That's going to be off the mark. Second free throw attempt will be upcoming. Samick now 3 of 4 from the foul line here in this tournament. Second one is off the mark as well, and that's how we'll end our first quarter play. After one quarter play on our City of Hope scoreboard, it's the Enderlin Eagles up by 15.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
As we're back here on our City of Hope scoreboard as we get to the second quarter, the Enderlin Eagles lead it by 15 points over Barnes County North. Enderlin shooting 8 of 16 from the floor right now with 9 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Barnes County North 2 of 7 shooting from the floor with 5 rebounds and 8 turnovers here in the first quarter for the Bison. Taking a look at some of the first quarter numbers here on our City of Hope scoreboard. This one goes to the baseline. Jumper is going to be on the way, and now it's going to go the other side here. Is this going to be a turnover? As ball goes to the left-hand side. Near sideline now for the Bison with Samick. And it's going to be stolen away here by Spain. Spain is able to get the steal. Turnover number 9 here on BCN. The Bison in that quarter led by the 4 points by Weiss. While on the opposite side here for the Enderlin Eagles, they were led by the 7 points with Aspen Schlecht. This one, runner inside by Penelope. Spain for 2. And Spain now has 4 points here in this contest. Ball will be in the front court now for the Bison here. And for BCN, with Amon right at the Viking logo as they're trying to post up Broughton on a high post touch. Broughton spins on the baseline, lost it for a moment. As this one goes to the left wing, jumper on the way by Samick, and she's got it to go. The first made triple of the tournament here for Barnes County North. Enderlin will handle it now to Mackenzie Wall. Wall goes near side. This one to the left wing to the baseline. Jumper on the way. The knuckler, that one will be off the mark by Rachel Bergstead. Jumper is coming up here, and now it's going to be the hands of BCN, and this one goes to Jaden Samick. As the Bison will handle it the other side of the court. As now it's going to be to Amon. Ball goes through Broughton's hands, and that is going to be another turnover here on the Bison. Ball goes right-hand side to Maggio, now to the baseline here as that goes to Bergstead. Inside on the pass to Spain. Misses the first, second opportunity, no good, and now it's going to be the hands here of Broughton. As BCN will handle it the other side of the floor. As the Enderlin Eagles will continue as they've done throughout this tournament and throughout this season. They will continue to come out in this little man defensive pressure, and we have a reach and foul on Spain. That'll be her 4th and a team 6th. As Emma Sigarini is into the game here. The 5'6" junior guard. As this one will come the other end of the floor now for Genevieve Gruba. As Gruba will check into the game. Spain will check out. And coming in the other side here as we'll have a couple of substitutions. A football score right now, 21-7 Enderlin over the Barnes County North Bison here in the second quarter. This one gets jumped going the other side here for the Enderlin Eagles as Mackenzie Wall is able to pick up the steal. Wall will handle it the other side of the floor, right-hand side of the baseline. This one goes Majo trying to thread the needle on the pass, and now it's going to be in the hands of Broughton. Barnes County North in the front court will handle the basketball to the near side as this one's going to get skipped left-hand side to Amon. Amon uses up that dribble, high post touch, trying to turn around and shoot. There was Jewett. Now in the interior to Broughton. Jumper is going to be off the mark, and a rebound to Enderlin and Rachel Bergstead. The Eagles will handle it the other side of the floor. This one goes with Genevieve Gruba. Gruba back up top between the circles to Wall. Wall will handle it to the near sideline here for Enderlin. Looking for the back door. Now they'll give it to Gruba, left-hand side. Coming into a three as Wall, and she got it to go. Mackenzie Wall with her first triple here of the evening. Late afternoon, and a bucket on the way here for the Enderlin Eagles in the second quarter as they lead it 24-7. Ball goes down to the top of the key near sideline here for the Bison as this one goes to Broughton on the interior. Ball's going to just be looked away, and this one going to be stolen then by Majo. Enderlin will handle the basketball now, go on the other side as the Eagles will handle this one to the top to the near side. Bounce pass goes to Gruba. Gruba with the basketball at the free throw line. Kick out right-hand side. Three-point the way by Majo, and the Eagles have another one. Triple on the way by Caitlin Majo, as that's going to be a triple there here for the Enderlin Eagles. Ball goes to the top of the key. Now it's going to be in the hands of Barnes County North. The Bison with Amon, left wing, free throw line extended, gets cut off there. Back up top, high post touch on the interior. This one, a little granny hook on the way by Jewett. Ball in the hands of the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin with Gruba, bounce pass right-hand side as Enderlin will see where they go with the basketball now to the near side, back up top as they a little tic-tac-toe passing to the baseline. This one goes Majo, a teardropper that scrapes the ceiling inside the bubble, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. 29-7 Enderlin over Barnes County North on YourLiveEvent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Enderlin Area Schools is committed. Barnes County North will handle the basketball as this one will be in the backcourt with 3:18 left to play in the second quarter. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here on YourLiveEvent.com as this one is going to go the other end of the floor. And now for the Bison, they will handle it here with Marley Carpenter. Carpenter to the back up top between the circles here to Barnes. To the left wing, free throw line extended. Back door to Broughton, and Gruba was able to get her mitt on that one as we're going to go the other end of the floor here for the Bison. As the Bison will look to inbound the basketball as they do to left-hand side. Jumper is going to be off the mark. Trying to save it on the interior. They do for BCN here with Bayer, and then we're going to have a traveling violation here for the Bison, turnover here on BCN. This one goes the other end here for the Enderlin Eagles. Ball goes right-hand side, bounce pass on the interior. Enderlin trying to muscle it over there with Bergstead, and we got a jump ball possession will favor the Bison. As this one will go the other end of the court now for BCN with 2:42 left to play here in this first half. 29-7. So far, a good balanced effort with Genevieve Gruba, Aspen Schlecht, and Caitlin Majo here for the Enderlin Eagles. And Enderlin is able to get that steal as it goes the other side to Olsen. Schlecht will handle it near sideline now to the top of the key as that's to Mackenzie Wall. Ball goes to the right-hand side of Karina Olsen. Olsen's going to drive down the paint. Nice right-handed opportunity there on the finger roll. Just couldn't get it to go as Ashley Weiss now will handle it the other side of the floor here for the Bison. Ball to the near sideline here as we get to the 2-minute mark here in this first half of play. Bounce pass to Broughton. Double team coming here. Broughton leaves it right wing, 17 seconds. Ashley calling for it on the baseline. Jumper from 10 feet is going to be long. Broughton trying to get the offensive board. That'll go out of play, and it goes to the Enderlin Eagles. As Enderlin will handle it here, this will be on the opposite side to the Eagles, and this will be with Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht will handle the basketball right-hand side to Fredericks. Fredericks off the backboard, no good, and now it's going to be back to Maggio. 3 on the way, and rattle another one. Aspen Schlecht will handle the top of the key 3. She's got double digits with 10, and Maggio now with her 9th made three-pointer of the tournament. She's hit a three-pointer in every game so far here in 3 days inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, and we got a jump ball possession arrow will favor the Enderlin Eagles. If you will, as a sophomore, you want to bottle that shot up and able to handle it for the next couple of seasons. Then on top of it, maybe give it to a couple of other teammates along the way. As Emma will check back into the game here for the Enderlin Eagles. Zigarini will check in here. As Enderlin will handle it in the front court. That goes back to Schlecht. Schlecht at the right wing. Back to the top of the key, looking inside for Maggio. Nothing there. This one to Olsen. Driving kick action. Back between the circles. Trying to get that poke away. Steal was Beyer for the Bison. Go on the other side of the floor. Nice right-handed layup inside for 2 for Olsen, who's got a bucket now in each of the first and the second quarter. This one to the baseline here, and we're going to have a foul, and this will be on Emma. That'll be her first, and that'll be the team's 7th, so it'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity upcoming here for Ashley. Barnes County North so far here today, 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Ashley, this will be her 2nd free throw attempt upcoming. Free throw attempt on the 1-and-1. Misses that shot. Rebound coming here to the Enderlin Eagles, as Enderlin now will bring it in the front court. About a 14-second differential between shot clock and the game clock, as Enderlin will handle this basketball to the right-hand side of Fredericks. Fredericks on the baseline. Ball gets tapped out of there by the Bison, and the Bison are going to run in transition. Samick, bounce pass across the paint. Nice find as Carly Barnes will go to the line to shoot 2. Good job there by the Bison, hustling in transition. They'll get rewarded with 2 free throws. Olsen will pick up her 2nd, team's 8th, and going to the line to shoot 2 on the way here will be Barnes, the 7th grader. First free throw attempt is going to be off the mark. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming, as Marley Carpenter will check into the game here for the Bison. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way. Is off the mark, doesn't hit the iron, and that'll be a free throw violation. And coming back into the game will be Addison Ahman here, as the Enderlin Eagles, with 28.4 seconds left to play in the half, will handle the basketball. Chance to take the final shot of the half here for the Enderlin Eagles if they want. Schlecht with double digits with 10 to lead the floor right now for Enderlin. Ball goes left-hand side with it. It's going to be Olsen. Olsen down the paint, right-handed layup for 2 for Karina. She's got 6. Bison with Samick. We'll see if they can get a shot off before the buzzer, down to 5-4. Someone will have to get a shot off quickly. Samick top of the key. Her shot was partially deflected, and that's how we'll end this first half of play. It's 36-7. The Bison with 3 points in the first, make it 3 points in the second, 4 points in the first. Enderlin with 19 points in the first quarter and 17 points in the second. We're back after this with our halftime show on yourliveevent.com.
Students with optimal learning opportunities so they can reach their full potential. Enderlin Area Schools creates learners who believe in the power of their education to help them learn, excel, influence their world, and direct their future. Enderlin Area Schools take pride in their school and community. For up-to-date information, go online to enderlin.k12.nd.us. Good luck to the Eagles participating in all activities throughout the year.
When it comes to farming, Green Iron Equipment is a slam dunk.
Our sales team will give you a one-on-one experience when looking for a new piece of machinery.
Our service department will guard your equipment against breakdowns and keep you running the entire season.
Use Green Iron Equipment to assist you with your data in the John Deere Operations Center.
We've got all the right parts to beat the competition.
Good luck to all teams from Green Iron Equipment.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
As we come back here on your live event, 36-7. So far, the Enderlin Eagles, they've had 6 different players in the scoring column. Well, for Barnes County North, they currently have 2. Enderlin right now shooting 50% from the floor. They have 3 made three-pointers. And alongside of that, going 3 for 3 from the free throw line here for the Eagles. 18 rebounds to 5 turnovers and 6 assists. For Barnes County North, the Bison 3 of 13 from the floor right now with 1 made three-pointer, currently 0 of 6 from the free throw line, and their points scored by 2 players. Ashley Weiss with 4 points and Jen Samick, the seniors, with all 7 here for Barnes County North in this first half of play. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here on our City Hope scoreboard. Taking a look at some of the other numbers for Enderlin. Currently 18 rebounds. Points up, turnovers 19 with 22 points in the paint here for the Enderlin Eagles. Barnes County North shooting 3 of 13 from the floor. Currently with 1 assist and 16 turnovers. Again, the points coming by Ashley Weiss and with Jaden Samick with the triple. For the Enderlin Eagles, currently led by the double digits of Aspen Schlecht with 46 points in this tournament. 7 points then by Caitlin Maggio with a made 3. 6 points apiece by Genevieve Gruba and Karina Olsen. Gruba now with 45 points in this tournament, and he can add 7 rebounds to her total of 18. So currently with 25 rebounds as well. 4 points by Penelope Spain and a triple by Mackenzie Wall here for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin leads at 36-7 as they're trying to hold off the Bison in the second half and get to their second win of the season. They will play after this game concludes a week from today in Lisbon here on your live event. Lisbon doubleheader with the Broncos and the Eagles on the 16th. That game again between Enderlin and Lisbon on December the 16th in Lisbon on yourliveevent.com. While for Barnes County North, the Bison, they're going to be back at it going up against the Oaks Tornadoes on December the 13th for their next contest coming up next week. Quick break. When we come back after this, take a look at what's still to come here from the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you to stop by and find gifts for your loved ones during this holiday season, from giftware for men or women, and check out their toy selection for the kids. Lemoore Drugstore delivers any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have, from school supplies, greeting cards, prescription requests, and a reminder you can get the flu shot as well at Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com. Lemoore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of snow and grain shovels alongside Milwaukee tools. Plus, stop by Lemoore Hardware today and browse their sweet pickin' section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lemoore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more information on all the services Lemoore Hardware offers, go online to LemooreHardware.com. That's LemooreHardware.com.
At the half, the Enderlin Eagles led by the 10 points of Aspen Schlecht, again with a made three-pointer, while for Barnes County North led by the 4 points of Ashley Weiss here in this first half of play. Enderlin leads at 36-7 over the Barnes County North Bison. Still to come here today from the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament. Our next contest, third place, scheduled to start at 6 o'clock, and that'll feature Weimar, Lidgerwood, Hankinson, the Warbirds going up against Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, the Lobos. And then the championship game, it'll be the Maple River Raiders tangling with the Richland Colts. Again, that'll be in the championship later tonight at 7:30. And then as well, we will get to our all-tournament team. We'll announce the free throw champion sportsmanship award, and we will put a bow on the girls' portion of the Barnes County girls basketball tournament inside Valley City's W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this with second half action between the Eagles and the Bison on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
The Maple Valley Parents Organization is an organization whose main purpose is to support all Maple Valley student activities and to promote a healthy environment and attitudes for the youth. Their aim is to encourage growth and interest in these areas by supporting them in a sportsmanlike manner. The Maple Valley Parents Organization is open to anyone. If you'd like to become a member or see upcoming events, like their Facebook page by searching Maple Valley Parents Organization on Facebook.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
36-7 as we get to the third quarter of play on our City of Hope scoreboard here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse in Valley City. Ball goes to the right-hand side as this will be to Samick. Samick looking to go on the interior, and then ball's going to get stolen away, and here we go the other side of the court now with Fredericks. Fredericks left wing, free throw line, gives it back up top to Wall, to the near sideline to Spain. Spain playing with those 4 personal fouls. Good flex cut on the way. This one comes to near sideline now to Maggio. Maggio back up top between the circles on the perimeter, passing here by the Enderlin Eagles. As Enderlin goes to left-hand side, as this will be with Wall looking on the interior, and a good defense on the interior by Ashley Weiss here for the turnover on Enderlin. That'll be their 6th. Enderlin leads it 36-7 right now over Barnes County North. They're able to get the steal as the Eagles will work with the other end of the basketball. This will be in the front court now for Enderlin, calling out some offense. Spain, post cut on the way. Fredericks is open, unable to get it to her right away. Now to Maggio. Back on the reversal around the horn as they will come off the flex cut. There is Maggio, and ball gets tapped out of bounds to the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin, season-high scoring, 50 at Sargent County in game number 2 of the season. We'll see if they can try to top that here against BCN this evening, as you're going to have Almond gets the batted steal the other end of the floor now for the Bison. Almond in the front court, Weiss, Samick at the right wing looking inside for Weiss. Weiss on the baseline here takes a dribble. Shot goes up, partially deflected, and it's going to be back to the Enderlin Eagles here as they will handle it now with Rachel Bergstead. This one goes in the front court here for the Enderlin Eagles. Penelope Spain, and we're going to get a timeout here with Coach Phil French. We'll break as well. 6:25 left to play in the third quarter. Enderlin leads it by 29.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
36-7, Enderlin over Barnes County North. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here. Still got another 9 more quarters after this one here. That's guaranteed in the Barnes County girls basketball tournament, as they've been having this for the 77th annual BCT. You go back to 1924 for the first one. Jumper on the near side by Spain is going to be out of play. Never drew iron, and Enderlin will handle it. But going back to 1924, Litchville was the first champs here. Grand Prairie in 26. You have Green in 1936, Sanborn in 46, Rogers, Nome, Wimbledon, Hastings, Laverne. This one going hard to the paint as Maggio, right-handed layup off the mark out of Amund's hands, and it will stay with Enderlin. But most recently, it's been Lamorlich, O'Marion, and everybody else since 2015-2016 season. The Lobos have won every tournament here in the BCT, but not this season, as they'll play for third in our next contest. Penelope Spain, double-team kick out. That goes to Wall. Off the back tab, no. Spain puts it up and gets it to go. Penelope Spain now has scored in every quarter here, and she has 6 for the Enderlin Eagles. Maple River will look to win a championship. The same with the Richland Colts coming up later tonight at 7:30. Well, Richland Colts have never won a title here in the BCT. Not that they played in it every season, however, compared to maybe some other teams. As Broughton's jumper is off the mark, jump ball will go to the Eagles. First co-op opportunity to win a championship here for the Maple River Raiders. Last time the co-op, though, of those school districts, Maple Valley won it in 2013-14, and when Hope Page was co-oping with Finley Sharon, they won it in the 2008 season. For a little history here in the Barnes County girls basketball tournament. Penelope Spain goes to the baseline, able to get the ball right back here. Spain looking for a teammate, stolen away on the way by Weiss, and now the Bison will bring it up the side. Ball goes to right wing, free throw line extended. Almond open, top of the key. Little shot fake action there. Left-hand side. Jumper off the back tab, no good. And a rebound here to Enderlin. This will be with Mackenzie Wall. Wall will cross the timeline here. She brings in the front court to the baseline. Taking a hard dribble down the paint. Jumper off the mark. Good move there by Rachel Bergstead. Just unable to finish. As the Bison will work with at the other end of the court. Enderlin looking to improve to 2-3 on the season with this win, while on the opposite side, the Bison will drop to 0-5, and we'll have a turnover here as Caitlin Maggio will go in transition now for the Enderlin Eagles. For Coach French, this is one where he wants to see the vast majority of some of his bench get some action here, as we have a traveling violation. Karina Olson will check back into the game. Gruba and Schleck, they might be done for the evening unless someone fouls out. as he is going to play up and down the roster here for Coach French. And this is one of those games where it's an opportunity to continue to grow your team from both sides of the ball, from a BCM perspective, but also from an Enderlin perspective, working some gals, getting some varsity minutes here in action against a different team or a different opponent than what you would see in the practice session every day. Ball goes to Spain on the block. Spain kick out back to the left-hand side. Jumper by Mackenzie Wall is off the mark, and Weiss is able to collect a defensive rebound. Barnes County North yet to score in this third quarter. The Enderlin Eagles with 2 points by Penelope Spain. The Bison right-hand side. Bring it back up top to the circles here to Marley Carpenter. Jumper is off and trying to save it from going out of bounds. And this one will be on a play. Last touch by Carly Barnes here by the Bison. We'll have a substitution checking in here for BCN, as this will be with Jewett, as she will check in for the aforementioned Weiss here in this contest. For the Enderlin Eagles, they will bring it between the circles here. This one will be to the near sideline out of Olsen. Olsen to the right-hand side. Open for a second there was Majo, unable to get to her on this flex motion offense by the Eagles. Good passing cut. Jumper on the way by Wall, off the mark. Ball gets tapped by Spain to another 22 in Marley Carpenter here for the Bison. BCN in the front court as Enderlin continues in this man defense. Very aggressive, looking to get in the passing lanes, make it difficult, just kind of be, as Coach French might say, a bulldog, so to speak, with some of the players that he has on this year's team. As the Bison will look for it, ball gets skipped right-hand side, and that'll go to Samick, and this will be to Samick here for the Bison. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. 2:51 left to play here in the third quarter. The Bison with the ball when we come back.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises feature Precision Player of the Game, and we'll also hear from a particular player in this contest. Right now looks to be on the Enderlin Eagles' point of view, as that'll all be coming up here on our post-game show. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Samick after the timeout here by BCN. The Bison trying to get it on the interior. 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's going to be a shot clock violation here on BCN. Barnes County North this season losses to Benson County, Kidder County here in this tournament. A loss against Maple River back on Tuesday night, then a 56-10 defeat at the hands of the Richland Colts yesterday. Fredericks with the basketball and almost an over and back, and there it was. She was on the right side of the line, but the ball was on the wrong side of the line, so that'll be a turnover here on the Enderlin Eagles. Samick now will bring in the front court here, as they will leave it to the right-hand side here for the Bison, as it'll be Destiny Englehart. Bounce pass. This one hits a shoe or a hoof of a Bison, as now it's going to be at the top of the key, as this one will go to Carly Barnes. Barnes looking for the high post touch. Nothing there. Good defense. Wander off with Fredericks. Ball goes out of play, and another turnover here on BCN. Barnes County North, again, just a team that's got to continue to learn to play at the varsity level here with a lot of junior high or middle school players this season. So the old adage of growing pains is going to be right to it here for the Bison. But as we've seen from Tuesday to where they are now, getting a little bit better every day, able to get a little bit more accustomed to the speed and what the action is going to be at the varsity level. Reach and foul here on Marley Carpenter, her first and the team's first Well, for the Enderlin Eagles, the one thing, Enderlin's got a really good starting five. It's just a matter of continuing to develop the depth on this team. Currently just 9 players rostered here today for the Enderlin Eagles. And we're going to have the Enderlin Eagles with the basketball here, but Barnes County North look to inbound it. So Enderlin will get the opportunity here. But as we mentioned for the Eagles, we know that Genevieve Gruba and Aspen Schlecht are going to be on 1A and 1B on everyone's scouting report, as this one is going to be tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with it will go to Barnes County North on the turnover here. Caitlin Maggio, a freshman, maybe she can be the third player that adds some scoring. Rachel Bergstead, maybe it's going to be a Michaela Wall-McKenzie. Just if they can get a third, it doesn't need to be the same player every night. Just someone just to balance it out, get 8 points, get to the free throw line, make a jumper here and there, just to relieve some pressure off of Gruba and off of Aspen Schlecht. Be curious to see as the season continues, depending on the matchup, if someone throws out a little box and 1 or triangle and 2 against Enderlin throughout this season, with those 2 again on the scouting report. This one comes in the front court here for Enderlin, as that'll be with Mackenzie Wall. She's open. She'll drive, bounce pass, left-hand side jumper, in for 2. Rachel Bergstead able to get in the scoring column. Now it's 7 different players here for the Enderlin Eagles as they are in the scoring column here for Enderlin. Ball right-hand side as the Bison will handle it here with Destiny Engelhardt on the interior. Turnaround jumper going to be short, and a board to Penelope Spain. 60 seconds remain in this third quarter here on YourLiveEvent.com as Enderlin will bring it in the front court now as they pop a pass, looking to reverse it. Nice backdoor cut by Frederick. She's open. Ellie lost it for a moment, and a turnover here on the Enderlin Eagles. Good job on the cut right away. The old adage, as hearing from coaches, if you're going to cut, just go. Don't sit and dance. Don't just kind of hesitate. If you're going to make a backdoor cut, go and make yourself available for the pass. Frederick's trying to get in front of a pass on the interior. This one on the inside, and we'll have a jump ball. Possession will go towards Enderlin. So the ball will be now in the hands of the Enderlin Eagles with about a 6-second differential between shot clock and the game clock here as we near the end of the third quarter here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Enderlin will bring in the front court near sideline with Spain. Spain looking on the interior, nothing there. Ball back to the top of the key now to Karina Olsen. Left-hand side as well. Spain comes off that flex cut, going hard down the paint as well. Right-handed scoop shot. No, Spain put back off the window. That can't go, but another opportunity with the Fredericks rebound. 15 seconds here. Jumper from the left elbow. Rattles out on the shot on the way there by the Enderlin Eagles and Karina Olsen. And Barnes County North now with Samick brings it in the front court. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Three-pointer is up, and that is off the mark, and that's how we'll end the third quarter there with a Barnes jumper. On our City of Hope scoreboard, Enderlin leads it by 33 as we go to the fourth quarter on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Taking a look at the numbers, Barnes County North in the contest so far, shooting 3 of 21 from the floor, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Enderlin 17 of 41 shooting from the floor and 3 of 10 from the three-point line right now for the Eagles. Enderlin plus 15 on the rebounding category, 30-15, and a turnover here for Barnes County North. That is now their 24th of the contest. While for the Enderlin Eagles, they have 12 in that particular category. Enderlin out in those white uniforms as Schleck back on the floor with Genevieve Gruba as well, as they'll look to get some teammates involved when they can. Ball goes left-hand side, zone defense here. Maggio back to Schleck. Schleck at the top of the key, looking on the interior. Enderlin will set up the offense. Open on the baseline for a second was Maggio. Ball goes back up top to the near side to Gruba. Gruba at the top of the key with 5 seconds now for Enderlin. They'll have to go and boogie. Gruba will see if she can beat the buzzer. Right wing three-pointer off the iron, and a rebound coming down to BCN and Carly Barnes. Still to come again on our post-game show, our RDK Enterprises feature precision players of the match and more. Weiss able to have a couple of buckets here for the Bison. Pops it past to Broughton on the interior for two. Ava Broughton with the first points of this second half here for BCN. She becomes the third different player in the scoring column as well. Enderlin with Schlecht at the top of the key now to Gruba. Gruba rips it through here. Gruba going to go hard down the paint, kick out Schlecht, right wing open three-pointer. That one's going to be off the iron, and a rebound coming down to Weiss. Just one foul called in this second half, and a very clean contest. A game that started back at 4:32, just a little over 50 minutes old. Be a turnover here on BCN, and again running time now in this fourth quarter with a 30-point lead here for the Enderlin Eagles. Then we got a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Coach Francois, a quick timeout with 6:10 left in the fourth quarter. Enderlin leads it by 31.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
On our City of Hope scoreboard, make sure for more information you can go online to City of Hope's website. That's hopeND.com, hopeND.com. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota, and check out job listings and housing options today. After the timeout by Enderlin, we'll see what they drop. Coming off a staggered screen is Gruba. Gruba at the right of the key with the basketball. Back up top now to Karina Olsen. Olsen will take a ball screen. She's going to wind around to the right block, partially deflected, as Aspen trying to get the rebound on the interior does. Gives it back to the right-hand side. The right-hand reverse shot by Olsen is blocked on her way up, and now it's the other end of Florida Almond here for the Bison. BCN will handle the basketball to the right-hand side. Weiss will hit the wire here. That'll be out of play as the wires help hold up the basketball hoops and the backboard here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. When this place gets full and this place gets loud, it is, I think, one of the more underrated venues in the state of North Dakota, both collegiately and from a high school standpoint. Three-pointer on the way. That one's off the mark. A Cigarini by Emma. Jumper, though, coming in for Genevieve Gruba, Gruba. 8 points and 8 rebounds now to add on to her total. 47 points in the tournament and 26 rebounds, and we're going to get a steal here from the Enderlin Eagles. And Enderlin will walk the ball up the court, go on the other way. Coach Phil French will make a couple of substitutions here in a moment as well. Enderlin at the top of the key, right-handed hit by dribble. As this one, Aspen Schleck goes down the paint for 2. Schleck now with 12 points, and the Enderlin Eagles have a 4-2 edge here in this fourth quarter over Barnes County North. The Bison right-hand side, that'll be to Ahmed. Ahmed will handle it to the right wing to Broughton, as Broughton at the right wing free throw line extended. Bison will still handle it now back up top with 4:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. This one goes to the right-hand side. Ball will get tipped out of play by guard, and by Gruba. Just have guard on the brain for some reason with Genevieve here, but Gruba will check out. Also checking out will be Aspen Schlecht as well here for Enderlin. For the Barnes County North Bison, they will have Jewett back into the contest. Almond's out there as well. This one with Jaden Samick. Samick will try to back her defender down in Fredericks. Kick out now to Almond. Shot clock nearing 5, and Spain trying to get a steal. That's going to go out of play, or it'll be a shot clock violation. Either way, it's a turnover here on BCN. For Enderlin, able to this season average 42 points per game offensively. They're going to be right at that average and a little bit above it right now. Maggio, bounce pass interior. This one goes to Spain. Back out now around the horn as Spain trying to repost on the inside. Gets the ball right back. See if Spain can try to take it to the rim. Instead, she gives it back out to the top of the key. And the Bison get a steal. And then Fredericks, Ellie will get her hand caught in the cookie jar for a turnover. Make that a foul. Ellie will pick up her first. That'll be the team's first for the Enderlin Eagles. Both teams with one team foul here in this second half. As the Bison now will bring it in the front court. Amon saves it from going out of bounds. This one goes to Ellie. Fredericks will look to go coast to coast. Right-handed layup off the backboard. Good for 2. Ellie now gets in the scoring column here as the Enderlin Eagles able to get their 8th player in that category. Ball right-hand side of the baseline. This one will be a tie-up, and the jump ball will favor the Enderlin Eagles. So Enderlin with this result will go to 2-3 and earn back-to-back wins here after defeating Lamora Lichomeri and the Lobos last night by a Genevieve Guard coast-to-coast runner with 2.4 seconds left to play. So Gruba's jumper again with the win yesterday, and then the Enderlin Eagles able to continue to find a way to pick up a nice solid victory here for Coach French and the Enderlin Eagles from start to finish with a little bit of a different starting lineup, a different rotation here, but one thing that we've seen through all 3 days from Enderlin, this is going to be a team that's going to be physical. This is going to be a team that's going to be scrappy. This is going to be a team that's going to fight to the bitter end, as we've seen that for all 3 contests, no matter who they have out there playing. As Fredericks, this one shot off the mark. Spain has a chance. That's no good. But it's going to be Gruba and Schlecht. And if those 2 players are on, then all of a sudden it really opens up a couple of different avenues here for Enderlin. If one of those players is having a little bit of an off night or having to deal with sickness or foul trouble, then it's a matter of who can be that second player. If Gruba's playing well but Schlecht gets in foul trouble, who can be that second player to relieve some pressure off of Genevieve? And the same thing the other way. If it's Schlecht that is playing really well, but Gruba gets in foul trouble. For Barnes County North, they're going to take their lumps this year. There's no easy way to say it outside of that when you have such a youthful team, a lot of middle schoolers that are just playing up against a different level of basketball, as we have an over and back violation here on Enderlin. When you're playing 8 7th graders on your varsity roster, and a lot of them are getting varsity time, that is anywhere from an age gap of maybe a year or 2 to possibly 4 to 5 years difference from what a 7th grader's age is compared to a junior or a senior at the basketball court. As you're going to have Amon go to the free throw line to shoot 2 upcoming here for the Bison. 2 shots here for Amon. This will be on Sigarini. That'll be her second and the team's second here, as the Bison will be to the line for the 2 shots. Free throw attempt number 1 is good. Amon now 4 of 6 from the free throw line here in this tournament. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming by Amon. That one is going to be off the front iron. Spain collects the rebound, and all that Enderlin needs to do is dribble this one out if they want, and they will be finishing with a 2-1 record here in this Barnes County girls basketball tournament. Find out who will be part of that all-tournament team a little bit later on here, but for the Enderlin Eagles, you got to feel like Gruba and Schlecht have put their names in consideration, as we'll have a foul with 5.2 left to play here in the 4th quarter. And we'll have 2 shots here for Penelope Spain. Spain with 2 points in the first, 2 points in the third, and 2 points in the second as well. We'll see if she can continue that trend here as we get to the 4th quarter. And Spain misses the first free throw attempt. Second free throw on the way here for Spain. That is off the mark, no good. Rebound coming down here to the Bison. And the Bison with Samick. Half-court shot is going to be off the mark, and that's how we'll end this contest. Your final inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse for the 5th place game goes to the Enderlin Eagles by a final of 46-10. We'll continue on our post-game show stats and take a look at some of the final numbers and also hear from a particular Eagle. That's next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Join us now, senior here for the Enderlin Eagles again, Genevieve Gruba. We had her down in this tournament for 47 points and 26 rebounds, 8 points, 8 boards here today. And Genevieve able to get 2 wins over 4 days. Nice year for Enderlin, back-to-back wins as well. What did you like from your team top to bottom this week in Valley City?
I really liked how we competed. We came out with a tough game. Wyndmere got the better of us. They played a solid game. We had a couple too many turnovers, but I liked how we came back on was it Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah, Thursday we came back. We had less turnovers, and we were able to finish out a game that was really close, only winning by 2. So I liked how we showed our competition there. And then this win is another confidence booster going into Lisbon next Friday. So I think it was really good for our team to come out here and get those wins.
Yeah, wire to wire, you guys led. How big was last night's win for this team, just in terms of finding a way to climb over that mountain in a close game? You played really well from all 32 minutes, but to find a way to win, get the game-winning shot as well, Genevieve, how big is that from a confidence booster for this team?
It's really big. Starting out 0-3 was tough, but having that win where we had to work for it the full 32 minutes, it wasn't given to us. We had to show our grit. It was just huge for our team to go into today even, and then to carry that on just for the rest of the season, just to know that we can do it and we can get those wins.
And so you mentioned Lisbon. That's a rivalry game coming up a week from now. What's the next week of practice? What's this going to be like? Because you're very busy before Christmas, where you got Lisbon. You're going to play the Warbirds again. Then you go to Hatton Northwood for a couple of games, and you smack Ellendale in there. You guys are going to be busy, Genevieve. But what's the next week going to be like for this team?
A lot of preparation on offense, working on just moving the ball better and getting that sort of thing, and just keeping on with our defense, keeping the intensity, working on that sort of thing, and then also our win. We've had a lot of games this week, so we haven't been able to condition as much, so we'll throw in that, I'm sure.
Last thing for you, how fun is it playing on the college level court? Is it a little bit different than a high school court from a player's point of view?
It's really nice. It's a lot more space, and it's just like the atmosphere. Even when the stands aren't filled, it's just to know like you're in the big arena. It's just a different feel. Hearing the announcer and the voice boom over the system, it's a different feeling, and I really enjoy it.
Genevieve, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck moving forward. Coming up on Friday night next week in Lisbon.
Thank you.
Genevieve Gard again with us here for the Enderlin Eagles. We'll continue on our post-game show after this.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer, as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
New on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal before year end on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Talk with Chuck O'Neill. New trades and used equipment include Massey Ferguson draper headers, 35-foot and 40-foot draper headers, 2020 Amity model 3700 topper, one owner machine. Local trade has row finders. Call for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Well, let's get to some of the final numbers in this one and also our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge Energy tomorrow is happening right now more than ever, and the world needs safe, securable, and sustainable affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com for more information. For the Enderlin Eagles, it's just going to be a team win top to bottom. Aspen selected 12 points on 4 of 6 shooting, able to get a rebound as well here. Part of that 1-2 combination with her and Miss Gruba as well here for Genevieve is 8 points, and she was able to get 7 rebounds as well for Gruba here for the Enderlin Eagles. But at the end of the day, Enbridge Energy player of the game. That's just going to be a team effort here in this one. We go from there to our RDK Enterprises feature precision players of the game. For the Barnes County North Bison, that one is going to be in the hands of Ashley Weiss, able to get 4 points and 4 rebounds today with 2 steals here for the Bison. Able to get a couple field goals early in this contest. And then for the Enderlin Eagles, playing a really nice game was Caitlin Maggio, 3 of 4 shooting from the floor, 7 points with 4 steals as well. Those 2 players are RDK Enterprises feature precision players of the game with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. Call 701-636-2119. RDK Enterprises is your planter experts. For more information, go online to visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. Enderlin goes 20 of 51 shooting from the floor with 35 rebounds, 14 turnovers, 8 assists. Schleck with 12 points. Gruba had 8 points, 7 rebounds, 6 by Karina Olsen, 7 again by Maggio, 6 by Penelope Spain with 8 boards, 3 points with Wall, 2 on the way for Rachel Bergstedt, and 2 points by Ellie Fredericks. While for Barnes County North, they were led by Ashley Weiss with 4 points, 3 by Samick, 2 points on the way by Broughton, and 1 point here by Edison Ahmed. The Bison 4 of 24 shooting from the floor. They would go 1 of 8 from the free throw line with a made 3-pointer, 1 assist to 31 turnovers for BCN. So the Eagles go 2-1 in the tournament. The Bison 0-3. Up next at 6 o'clock, it's Weimar Lidgewood Hankinson going up against the Lobos of LLM for the 3rd place game. Then the championship at 7:30. It's Maple River against the Richland Colts. Go to yourliveevent.com for those 2 games. Until then, a good rest of your Friday night here in Valley City.